Who has the power to name? That's what Ursula Le Guin wants us to rethink in her short story written in 1985 about She Unnames Them. It's who has named you? Can you change the name that you have received, particularly the name that you have received from a patriarchy, right? Because Eve, the female character, the central character in this story, stands apart from the only other human on earth in the Judeo-Christian tradition, which is Adam. And Adam has assigned everyone and everything its name. What does that mean? What does it mean when you are named as a baby? Besides the personal name that you were given, what about the family name? What about the other identities that you are given, that you are named with? Like, she unnames them. Where creatures, where groups are named and given identities. Identities that not only have this verbal label applied to them, but other connotations, like the word yak, where she talks about how yaks, type of creature, right, don't yak, which is talk a bunch. How the name gives them an identity that they don't have, or that they don't identify with, that is a misrepresentation of them, which is what all the names are, correct? And instead of names, she allows the creatures to identify themselves, and they identify themselves with sounds, with things that are not names. What is this a commentary on? In 1985, this is a commentary on identity. And in the 2015 live-action Cinderella, names become magic, which I think is in many ways what they are for us. So, for your activity 2, I want you to think about the power of names. Who gets to assign names to other people? How is the act of naming an act of power? And how is taking back that naming an act of power? So for activity 2, think about who assigns names, who assigned your names, and how Le Guin is critiquing that power in her short story. I can't wait to see what you all write.